Hi everybody, this is Kat Carly from the Hub Austin.
And this is Brenda Laurent from Reach for Success.
And together we are Mama Kat and Gigi.
Today we're going to talk about teaching social skills through literature. I love to do this because you can pick on somebody else, right? I'm not going to talk about the fact that you're always using your outside voice or you're always interrupting me when I'm talking. I'm going to talk about the person in this book, right? And so this is, we have a whole collection, but these two books are by Julia Cook, and they're two of our favorites. So we're going to talk to you a little bit about that. So in this book, Decibella, Julia Cook, she talks about 5 voices. But I love this book because I have a classroom full of first grade boys, and they're all really loud, right? And oh my goodness, by the time they left every day, oh yeah, my ears were tired, right? And so we learned through the literature that there's a whisper voice, that we talk really softly, right? There's a 6-inch voice where the person that's about 6 inches away from me is the only one that can hear. There's a table talk voice that I would use at a table so everyone could hear. There's a strong speaker voice, like I would stand up in front of a group of people and they would all be able to hear me. And then there's the outside voice, right? That we shouldn't be using inside. And so we talked about all of those, and we poked a little fun at Decibella. And so since we were picking on Decibella and not the children themselves, it was fun because they got to poke a little fun too. And when I start a social skills book, I always say, hey, does anybody have a problem with this besides me? And amazingly, no one ever does. No one ever raises their hand. They don't have a clue what this is about, right? That's why I picked the book, because they're clueless that they do this and they don't know. I would also say the other voice that we want to teach our children is an internal voice, right? Can you say that in your head? Oops, that was something we should have just said in our head. Shouldn't really ever have come out of our mouths. But we practice these voices over and over. And if they're using one that's too loud, I say, hey, remember, I need your 6-inch voice right now. Or, hey, we're just all at the table. Can you use your table talk voice? And once all of our parents started doing that at home too, the classroom became much, much quieter. It was awesome.
Yeah, it made things so much easier just to be able to say 6-inch voice instead of constantly saying, hey guys, bring the level down, bring the level down. Mm-hmm. So the other book that we wanted to talk about is called My Mouth is a Volcano. And it's a really great one too, because it's about a little boy who usually has issues with his tummy rumbling and grumbling, his mouth wiggling and jiggling, and then having a big eruption out of his mouth. So if you have one of those kids that just can't wait their turn to talk, or kind of having problems with exploding with their language all the time, then this is definitely a great book for teaching them those social skills about when to talk and waiting their turn.
That's right. This is for the kid who wants to interrupt all the time. And so the skill that Julia teaches in this book is for us to breathe those words out of our nose, wait for our turn, and then when it's our turn, we can breathe them back in and let them come out of our mouth. And the cue word for me after we introduced this book was, volcano.
And it worked really great. So if you're wondering what are some good resources for helping kids that are, have problems waiting their turn with speaking, or kids that talk too loud, these are 2 of our absolute favorite books. So thank you for watching. Feel free to comment and subscribe to our videos. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.